This month's WTWO First Farmers Bank and Trust Inspiring Athlete truly has no business even playing sports right now. He's defying the odds. I know many have heard athletes say, or even you maybe have heard an athlete say, what I give for one more opportunity to play the sport I love. This spring, Barr-Reeve star Seth Wagler wasn't going to be one of those athletes left wondering, despite not being close to 100%. He was going to not be stopped to going on the diamond. After back-to-back state finals appearances and a state championship last season, the Barr-Reeve baseball team entered this year with high expectations.
I would like to see what our team can do. I would take us against anyone.
Those expectations appeared to take a huge hit in late February when senior star pitcher Seth Wagler, who started in the state finals on the bump each of the last 2 years, suffered a torn ACL in his right leg during a Vikings basketball game.
For our team and our culture and what that kid's done for us, it was just heartbreaking when we first got the news.
It was hard to believe this was the way one of Barr-Reeve's greatest baseball player's career was going to end. Or was it really the end for Wagler on the diamond?
The doctor that I talked to had told me that he wanted to do the surgery in 3 weeks, and he said that would not be a good idea for baseball. And we were just trying to get different opinions, so we actually saw another doctor, and he's like, I'd be willing to let you try it if you want to do it. He's like, we'll see how it feels. If it doesn't work, then we'll schedule surgery as quick as possible.
Could Wagler really play a high school baseball season with a torn ACL?
He's Seth. He's Superman for us.
Well, Superman, a.k.a. Seth Wagler, put on his cape and started playing catch and throwing during practice. And what do you know, just a month after his injury, he was back on the mound pitching with a torn ACL in his right leg.
Pitch.
There's definitely a lot of people that have suffered worse things than I am, so just keep fighting and do what you can do.
I'm not surprised that he's defied the odds and been one of the exceptions and not the rules, is statistically speaking here.
Statistically speaking, this season, the righty has pitched 22 2/3 innings, giving up just 3 runs. Impressive for any pitcher. Wagler is doing that this year basically on one leg. This inspiring athlete is proving his pure love of the game is bigger than any injury.
He's had effective outings for us, and all of our coaches, like every time he does it, we just kind of look at each other and chuckle. It's like, geez, oh Pete, man, this kid, he continues to amaze us. And but yeah, again, if you would ask me if there's one kid who could do it, I'm not surprised that it's him.
Right now, Wagler is scheduled to have surgery on his torn ACL in July. He knows that could slow the start of his college career. He would like to pitch at the next level, but he says having a chance to win back-to-back state titles at Barr-Reeve is more important to him. By the way, Wagler and the Vikings, they're ranked #1 in the state in 2A. And I asked him point blank, why are you doing this? He said 2 reasons. I love baseball, can't fault him for that. And he said, I want one more year with my boys. Yeah. And you had kids that played high school sports. You know as well that bond that they have. You're never going to get it back.
Well, they're still friends. And now I've had one of my sons get married, and you know the kids in his that walked down the aisle with him were the kids he played sports with. I mean they're friends for life.
He's literally playing. I mean, for his teammates. I mean, he's not in significant pain, but he's playing on one leg and he's playing for his teammates out there. So it's definitely a kid that you wish nothing but the best of luck, and you know hopefully his dream can come true again this year.
Well, I hope I can, and I hope you're there to see it.
We covered him last year at Victory Field, or the last 2 years at Victory Field. Last year winning a state title. And it'd be pretty cool. They won a state title in 1A last year because of the success factor. They got moved up to 2A. It'd be pretty cool to see them win in 2A this year.
That would be exciting. Rick, I love these stories. I love that we get to do them because I think it's so important that we bring attention to the stories behind the athletes. It's nice to see the scores, the wins, the losses. All of that's great, but the stories are what make sports real.
I appreciate it. Everybody has a story.
They do indeed. Thank you so much. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.